Hello again, this is Jeremy Arney, the interim leader of the Canadian Action Party, and I'm here to talk to you about something which has been on again, off again, signed and not signed, and re-signed and photo-upped and photo-upped. It's called CETA, which is the Canadian-European Trade Agreement. I really don't know how much everybody knows about this, but the fact of the matter is, it is a trade agreement. But it has in it this thing that I have talked about before called an investor protection agreement, which means that lost profits or perceived lost profits can be challenged and taken to a review panel and levied against the countries involved. Now with Europe, there's a lot of countries that could be levied against. Most of them don't have a huge amount of money, and it would be very much not beneficial to them to be challenged such a way. But the other thing is, we never win those challenges. We haven't yet. We always get challenged, and we lose challenge after challenge. If you go to the Justice Department website and look up FIPA challenges, you'll find how many there are against us right now. Oddly enough, 2 of them are from Canadian companies who are registered in Delaware. And because they're registered in Delaware, they're considered to be American companies, therefore they can challenge us. Abitibi Bowater got $130 million from us because they closed a pulp mill and they therefore lost their rights to the water and timber rights in New Brunswick. It was clearly set up in the original agreement back in the early 1900s that those rights only applied when the mill was up and running and employing New Brunswickers. It was not, it closed, it went bankrupt. So New Brunswick took the rights back. $130 million it cost you and I out of our taxpayers' money because we were challenged. Right now, the Quebec government is objecting to the concept of fracking in the St. Lawrence River. The Quebec River. Why? There haven't been any environmental studies done to prove that it's not going to cause damage to the entire area and the water supply and the fish, the marine life and everything else that lives off that river. So the company based out of Calgary, Pine Tree Resources, I believe it's called, is suing for $250 million of lost profit. Now, our environmental research hasn't even been done and they're already suing. Why? Because they're based in Delaware. This is 2 Canadian companies who are attacking us. So, this is the danger of it. Now, the Germans have realized the danger. And they are saying, no, we won't sign on to this unless you remove that particular Chapter 11 or investor protection agreement. So I'm not sure, eventually Germans are pretty powerful, they're pretty strong, they pretty much know what they're doing, they see what's bad for them. How much influence they're going to have on the rest of the Canadians, the Europeans, I don't know. But Canadians don't want this. We've been arguing for a long time, get this out of those trade agreements. An agreement on investors has nothing to do with whether a car is coming from Germany or a roast pig is going to Denmark. It's immaterial. Trading goods is one thing, and we should be able to do that without agreements. We should be able to do that simply on, is this what you want? Here it is. You got something we want. Okay. Trading is something that we've done forever. The Hudson's Bay started it with furs, for goodness sake. And here we are now. We have to have an investor protection for profit loss involved in our trade agreements. What do you think the Hudson's Bay would have been if they'd tried that way back in the 1700s? They would never have got anywhere. So CETA, if it sticks strictly to trade, fine. If it doesn't give away things that we really need, fine. If it doesn't give away things that the Europeans really need, fine. But as long as it has that investor protection clause in it, not fine. And I applaud all you Germans and the German administration for saying no. Keep it up and persuade the rest of them that you are right and we are wrong, because we are. Thank you very much.